Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Thrown deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Titans force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Let's go now.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and
Ward now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 4th down, Ward. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All set to go now from the 35. Working now from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Johnny Lions!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther 60! Go!
3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll throw to start the drive. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready?
Here's a design run. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run, Brock. That brings up 3rd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now! Go!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught out wide. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has it at the 11. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Off the play fake. Here's Ward.
at the 33-yard
It's everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And they're going for this. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First and 10 at the 30.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Titans are leading so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the stick.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans to make it a 9-point advantage. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of two ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done. Or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
And he's in for 2 and an 11-point lead for his team.
14.
Well, you hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for 2.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book. That run right up the middle. Kudos to that O-line to get that push. And an even better job by the back to get in the end zone. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4.
Broncos 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Shoves one away. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. May not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Hawk. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
Let's go.
He's gonna throw it. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's gonna have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So first down from the 41. They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Line up the design keeper. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Design quarterback run here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Sanders now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Come on, set. Warrior 70.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Step 19, Lion.
First and 10 here. Ward. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
60 boxes. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Mustang
It's
19.
now 3rd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz.
Point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4.
39. Broncos 35.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed
Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 35.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 6 Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Broncos 42. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, roll it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
It's now third down and long.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Gain of 26
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. Look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a design run. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Sanders now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward now. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
On the set.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play brings up 4th down.
Broncos. 70 Lions.
On 4th down, Ward. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
Result of the play is a safety. Will Lutz to kick off.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
That's more of the catch out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
It's a gain of 20.
That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Trap 60.
line.
Trap 60. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd
Let's go
down
now.
and 11.
19. Tiger.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
19 light.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Titans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Cut for big yards on the right side. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Sanders now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Ready, what?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's go! Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Omaha! Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11!
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go!
The give now out of the shotgun. That's right. There he goes again. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. What do you say we set up a picnic chair in there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Sanders now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! He's moving, boys, he's moving! Go!
First down throw here for Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continuing to fight at least. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take 7 points off the deficit. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Will Lutz to to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Set up. Steady, ready.
Give now to the running back. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Well, listen to this crowd. They just showed it up on the big board, Brock. He is now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
This is pretty cool, Kate. I was there in person when this record was broken the first time many, many years ago. Sean Alexander in a monsoon. To see it then and now get to call it right here next to you in the booth, pretty special stuff.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Titans.
Now a give running right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back to the well again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They give it to him again. He cuts it right. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Titans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, he had a date with history, and now that football, and heck, maybe the jersey too, they've got a date with Canton and the Hall of Fame. That is a new single-game record for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this credential. How about you, partner? This has been awesome, right at the intersection of luck and skill. The luck and the good fortune to get so many opportunities, but then that skill to deliver time after time after time.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
79 Bronco. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ward off the play fake. Headed out right. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll go play action. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Another carry for him. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco waiting.
Here's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Let's go now. Ready up.
Now Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's now 3rd
Trap
and
60, trap 60.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Like it. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Desperation time here. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut into the lead by another point.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Titans keep running away with this. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.